Hey everyone, it's Esmond, and today we're playing a very stocky deck featuring Nissa, who shakes the world, and a ton of Hydras. So this is nothing new really. I mean, people have been ramping into Nissa to cast gigantic Hydroid Crisis, but we're taking that one step further, and we're putting in Gargos as well. So Gargos, what he does, his first ability is that it reduces the casting cost of our Hydras by 4. And then second ability is that whenever a creature we control gets targeted, Gargos fights one of our opponent's creatures. And this kind of gives us some protection. But what we're more interested in is the first ability, right? Because if we have the Gargos on the board, then essentially we pay 4 less for all our Hydras. Yeah, so our ramp package consists of 4 copies of Gilded Goose, 4 copies of Paradise Druid, and 4 copies of Ghost Spiral. And we also have removal. So, I mean, Voracious Hydra is kind of removal because we can choose to fight an opponent's creature. So in that same vein, we're playing 4 copies of Wicked Wolf. And of course, Wicked Wolf plays so well with Gilded Goose because Gilded Goose makes food, and then Wicked Wolf, we can sacrifice the food to give it indestructible and make it bigger. So we have 4 copies of Wicked Wolf and 3 copies of Questing Beast. And Questing Beast is great because if we need to have a hasty creature or the Death Touch to take down bigger creatures, it's very relevant. So I consider that kind of like pseudo removal. Yeah. And to get things, moving along for our deck, to draw some cards, we have 3 copies of the Great Henge. And Great Henge, I think, suits this deck very well because firstly, we're playing with a lot of +1 counters, so we have big creatures. So the Great Henge can come out quite early. We can tap it to add mana and gain life. And of course, when a creature enters the battlefield, it gets +1 counter, so it becomes bigger. So yeah, that's the deck. It's pretty straightforward. It's fun to play. Like most ramp decks, we just ramp and cast big things, and it's fun. And we draw a lot of cards from Crisis and Great Henge. We can kill the opponent's creatures. Yeah, I hope you enjoy. I hope you enjoy the gameplay. I hope you enjoy the video. And if you do, please give a like and a subscribe. Helps a lot.
Okay, so Nissa and her pet Hydras should be a very fun deck, and I mean it's basically mono green. We have one blue for Crisis and another one for Growth Spiral. But besides that, it's just a bunch of big creatures, and yeah, this is a good hand. So let's keep. Oh, hang on, let me move this. Okay. Okay, so Temple of Mystery, and I don't think we want to land. Yeah, I don't think we want to land. What we want to find is some ramp or a Nissa. A Nissa will be good. Nice. So clear forest, and we're just gonna cast Growth Spiral now. Just in case he has a counter spell, because this looks like a flash deck. So unfortunately we can't Nissa yet, but we can play Paradise Druid. So hopefully this deck gets crazy once we get a Nissa out, because we have Nissa and we have 2 Hydras. So well, it only doubles our forests, and currently we only have 2 forests, so we need more forests actually. Okay, he might be holding a counter spell up, but I think since we have 2 Nissas, we might as well just play one. And if it gets ionized or whatever, I think it's fine. Okay. Oh, that's bad. Yeah, that's quite bad for us. So we kind of need to kill this cutthroat. The only way is through Voracious Hydra. But I think think we play Questing Beast, and I mean it is kind of removal because of Death Touch, if it resolves. Nope. Okay, so looks like his plan is to Brineborn Cutthroat and counter all our stuff. That's fine, that's fine. We have Krasis to gain life. Kind of. Oh shit. Okay. Did not see that coming. Okay, moving on. Okay, so Nissa and her pet Hydras. I think what we really want is to have a lot of early game ramp. We have Gilded Goose, Paradise Druid, and Growth Spiral, and of course, turn 3 Nissa would be nice. So this is not bad. I mean, we have a Scry land to find another land, or maybe a Nissa. And then we can Growth Spiral to put another land onto the field. Yeah, so we want to try and... no, I think we need a land. Either land or Nissa. We don't need another Growth Spiral. So we want to get to Gargos as soon as possible. Because once we do that, once we Gargos, then all our Hydras cost let's do it now. Cost 4 less, which is great. Wow. Okay, he's casting a lot of spells. So it looks like Teamer. I'm not sure which deck plays out though. Okay. Okay, so no land, and we really need a land. So I think we just Krasis here for 2. Okay, that's pretty good. Yeah. So he's ramping, he's actually ramping harder than us. Ah, no. Okay, looks like an explosion deck. We can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's Nissa. I don't know if we're fast enough actually. Might not be fast enough. But he only has 4 cards in hand. So he's used up a lot of cards just going through his deck. But if he has a payoff for Wilderness, for all his mana, then we're screwed. Oh, that's fine. So I think the plan now is really to beat down as fast as we can. So next turn we can Gargos. And then our I don't know how to cast the Hydra spells because yeah, it's gonna take some calculation. So he only has 3 cards in hand, which is good for us. And looks like he's thinking what to do. Okay, he's tapping his lands. That's bad. Could be an explosion. Oh, or not. Okay. Huh. So, do we want to Nissa or Gargos? Because we can get in for 3 and then shock and then play Gargos. Or we can Nissa. We can shock Nissa and then get in for 6 this turn. Okay, let's not show him that we have a Gargos. So let's Nissa. Probably has a Frilled Mystic. Oh. Or not. Okay. Just wasting my time thinking about what he has. Cool. Okay, so we haven't really gotten to play a lot of Hydras, mostly just Nissas. But not too bad, not too bad. Okay, so we have a goose, we have the goose and the wicked wolf, which is always good, and a henge. So let's keep it. Okay, Temple of Mystery. Yeah, unfortunately we can't turn one goose, but that's fine. We don't need another wolf. We need a forest actually. It's not a forest. I think we play this. Then next turn, if we need to, we can play the wolf. Because otherwise this would enter tap next turn. Interesting. I'm not sure which deck plays Charming Prince. But we can kill it. Should we kill it? Should we kill it? I mean, why not, right? Could be some blinky kind of deck, and I don't want him to get more value out of that. Okay. Cool. So let's go to combat with the wolf. Play tap land and say go. Having this is good, especially against time wipe or any kind of board wipes, because this plus this means we can just give it indestructible. Okay, so he's getting something. And we might, I might actually want to make it into a 4/4 now, so that I can cast the henge next turn. Because if it's a 4/4, then it will be 5 mana. Yeah, that's fine. Time wipe is fine. So let's make a food. Let's sacrifice the food. Okay, let's play the forest. Yeah, see, so now we have 5 mana for the henge. We can use that 2 mana to make a food, make it indestructible again. So let's get in with the wolf. Okay, let's play the henge. And say go. So now next turn we can play Gargos. And then we can start drawing cards off of the henge. Yep. I mean, this henge is just such a big threat, and it's so good for green decks because we get mana, we get life, we get card draw, we get bigger creatures, and I think it just fits so well with the Hydra team that we have. But you know, it's like 9 mana, so we only play 3 copies. Okay, so we have to respond to that. So we'll make a food and we'll sacrifice the food. So we still have a wolf. Ooh. Okay, let's go to combat first. He might have another time wipe. But I just wanna draw some cards. Okay. So if he has another time wipe, we can still Nissa and alright. It's a giant. Not a time wipe. So let's go for Nissa. And get a forest. And attack. And then we can play another Gargos. And do we Paradise Druid? I mean, we have lethal on board, so I think we save the Druid. Yeah. I think that means that's it. He only has 1 blocker. Oh right, he can block Gargos. And then the lands I get in for 6. Maybe I should have played the Druid. Okay, so let's play the Druid. See, maybe we get a haste creature. If we get like a questing beast. That's not a questing beast. Okay, so let's go forest. Get that. And go to combat. Yep. Okay, so I think we just cast Crisis now while we have Gargos here. So okay, so we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Let me go. Come on! I haven't gotten like a Nissa and Gargos and managed to cast a Crisis. I mean, it takes me some time to think about how much mana I need. Okay, so Nissa and her pet Hydras. Let's continue. I mean, what I want is to really get Nissa and the Gargos and just start casting some huge Hydras. So we have Nissa and a Hydra. We have a Growth Spiral. Oh, it's so risky. But yeah, let's keep. Because we can scry into a land and we can ramp with Spiral. Or we can play the Goose. Nah. Okay, let's scry. Let's find a lane. Yeah, that's fine. Then next turn we can Island, Growth Spiral, shock in a Breeding Pool and play the Goose. Okay, so this looks like a Cavalcade deck. Ouch, ouch, ouch. So island, spiral. I mean, if we find a forest, then we need a land. So let's do that and play a goose. Yeah, this is pretty good. Because we can at least remove one of his creatures. Huh. Yeah, I think we have to remove that. Because this thing gets crazy big. So lucky it doesn't have a haste. Okay, let's block that. No land. No land, no land. Yep, wolf. Kill that kill that Spitfire. Okay, we have another Spitfire. So I guess we have to crease it. We have to crease this here. Do we? This is tough. Oh, we need a land. Where's the lens? Well, let's Paradise Druid and say go. At least we have a Gilded Goose, so that can block. Yep. Okay. So I think we just block this, and you don't want to risk our goose dying yet. Okay. Takes out our wolf. Okay, so let's shock and get a Nissa. So we don't need... Yeah, so we kind of want the land to make a food. Let's attack with that. Okay. And say go. Okay, so next turn we should be able to get a pretty big crisis. Uh-oh. Ouch. Okay, so this is probably gonna be painful. Yep. Sure.
Just talk of peace.
Okay, so I think we have to... Oops. Oh, no. Let's go to blocks. Okay, so we can't take the risk. We have to make sure that Nissa survives. And then let's use the mana to make it food. Okay, so now we... let's not attack. Let's just cast the crisis. So we have 2... 1, 2... 4, 5. Man, let's leave up a druid. Oops, sorry. Okay. It's 2. Get the breeding pool. So we have another 2. So X is 6. Play a castle. And yeah, let's say go. Okay, so this is good. So now we can fight something. We can kill that, all that. And they are down to 1 card. So I think we oops. Okay, let's just see what happens first. Yeah, it's a lot of creatures. I think he's just gonna have to attack with everything. No? Okay, so going for I think they're very confused now. They don't know what to attack. Okay, so this is going for me. This is going for me, this is going for me. So Nissa is taking 3 from Cavalcade. Okay, let's let the triggers happen first.
Do not test. Stop. Cease this aggression.
Yep. I don't know, we might be dead. Sure. Okay, let's go to blocks. So we block that. And we're at 6. We are at 6. So we can't. Yeah, we can't let Nissa die. I think we can't let Nissa die. So we go down to 3. We can sacrifice the food or we can play a spiral. I think we sacrifice the food. Okay, so we're at 6. Okay, that's good. That's good. So we can kill 2 things. Right? We have 2, 4. Okay, let's tap this first. Green. Let's untap it.
Rise, my elemental friend.
So we have 1, 2, 3. Okay, we just need this to be X2, so we just need 4 mana. So we have 1. Yeah, I mean, let's just do this. 2, 3, 4, 6. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's add 6 and cast a Hydra for 4. Let's fight the war boss. Okay, and then next we go to combat. So we have 4 mana left. So we cast this for X2. Oh shit, no. This is 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, so X is 1. Yep. And let's fight the Scorch Spitter. Okay, so I think this still means we're dead. Which is unfortunate. Oh man. Because if he goes in with everything, we take 4, 5. We take 1, 2, 3, 4 from Cavalcade, 5 from the Spitter. We have 2 blockers, and then 6, 7. Yeah, so we're dead. Okay, so let's try again. Nissa and her pet Hydras. The thing is that I think the game plan is kind of to ramp into Nissa in order to ramp even more into the Hydras. So it's not good enough. 2 lands. Well, this time we have 2 lands and a lot of druids. So let's keep it and throw away a druid. Not a very good hand. We have to draw some lands. Yep, nice. And ideally we get a Nissa. And then after we get Nissa, we get Crisis. Okay. So it looks like it might be a mill deck. Oh, that's very good. So we can go Druid. And then we can go Goose. And then, I mean, now we can cast the fairly big Crisis. Yep. Sure. Because we have to draw into some action. I don't want another hedge. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So X is 4. Oh well, I mean, okay, we have a Nissa. Yep, he's drawing a lot of cards. So this can't block unless so okay, so it can block but it can't attack. Okay, let's go island and I think we just play Nissa now. Yeah, we just play Nissa. We have 2 cards. And then we untap a forest. Okay, so let's see if he wants to trade the Crisis. I mean, I'm fine if he trades. Sure. Wow, Scheming Symmetry. Okay, so we get rid of the gargoyle. So now at least the islands, I mean, the islands, the land creatures can get through. Okay, so we can leave up Growth Spiral and hope we draw into something good. Wow. Yeah, so let's Spiral first. Okay, that's pretty good. Resolves. Yeah, let's get a forest. And let's make the food with that spare mana we have. Why not, right? Nice. Okay, so we can play the henge. And then we can play the questing beast. Still can't get through the gargoyle though. Maybe we just wait one turn to fight that and then we can swing. Yeah, so no attacks. Yeah, I've never seen this deck before. It's like a scheming symmetry. Okay, that's fine. Another forest. Okay, so I'm guessing he's gonna get his finisher or something. He's just been destroying all our stuff. Wolf, a Crisis. Oh no, he milled this. Okay, so a Crisis, a Nissa, Henge. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so now the gargoyle can actually attack. Because we have 7. Because we have 7 cards. Okay, let's play that. Let's make a food. Let's kill the gargoyle. Yeah, we don't want to play this yet because he has a Casualties of War. So let's fight that and then make it indestructible. Sure. Okay. Then we just swing with everything. Yep. I mean, so now he can Casualties of War, but we only have creatures and lands, so it's only killing 2 things. And yeah, I'm okay with that. Ooh, he has Princess. Alright. Okay, so what we can do now is henge. Do we have enough mana? We want to henge and then make a food and Wicked Wolf. So okay, henge is 4. And then we can tap this for 2. 3, 4, 5, 6. Make a food and so I think that's just nice, right? Yeah. Yeah, okay. So let's make a food. And then we Wicked Wolf. Yep, so it gets a +1. And then... Alright! So we did it! We did it. With the help of the Henge and the Wicked Wolves.